In this video, I'll be making a wish list of the symbiote suits I want to see in Marvel Spider-Man 2 as actual costumes, because from what we've seen in the gameplay, when the suit first gets put on, it seems like there's a layer between, the actual red and blue suit underneath, and then there's like a morph, and then it kind of goes into the costume. So I think that's like an in-between layer between, the red and blue suit and the symbiote suit. So I feel like we're gonna get alternate symbiote suit costumes as well, because I mean, it's Insomniac, they always pay attention to details and they always surprise us with extra things. So I know that we're gonna get different suits for sure, and I want to be sharing my thoughts on the symbiote suits I want to see. So without further ado, let's get into it. And as well, in the comments below, leave your own wish list of symbiote suits that you want to see, or alternate symbiotes, whatever it may be, and let's get right into it. So first of all, I would love to see a more like completely classic symbiote suit. I think a lot of people want to see that as well, because the new Insomniac suit it's very inspired by the classic, but it's very new as well. They've done a great twist on it, and I think a true classic suit that's like 1-to-1 would be incredible, like in a realistic style. So this is what Tango has done. Tango Ted's incredible model. We're working on V2 of my own suit, but yeah, so I would personally love something like this. I mean, this logo here is peak, and then obviously you can see all the like muscles and everything, and you've got those classic white web shooters there as well. Looks incredible, and I'd love to see it. And I did add most of the mods for alternate suits in this game, and also I do have quite a few other suits that I'll be talking about after we get through the ones that you see on the screen here. Next suit that you're going to see is actually going to be, I mean, everybody knows about this one. Yep, that's right, the Spider-Man 3 symbiote suit, because how could we not? In Spider-Man PS4, we got the actual Raimi suit, so I think if they bring that one over, I'm 100% sure they're going to end up doing a Raimi symbiote suit, and I hope that it's as faithful and accurate as Agro's Spider-Man 3 symbiote suit, because this thing is incredible. I mean, these details are next level, and I love it. I mean, this suit does have the issue where it's just like a recolor of the original like suit, but just with the change of the spider emblem slightly, and of course his lens look a bit more angry, but that's completely fine by me, honestly. I think it's unique in its own right, and it was great for its time. And yeah, I've got nothing more else to say about this one. It's a damn great suit. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be very iffy on this one, but hear me out, okay? I want to see a suit that's kind of like something like this, right? When the suit first gets put onto Peter, where it's kind of overtaking him. I don't know if they're going to have it evolve. It seems like they're teasing that it might evolve. So I just assume we're going to see something like this as well. And then obviously it evolves to that armor that we've seen. Now, I could be completely wrong, because this looks like the Antioch suit, but I feel like that's what the symbiote suit originally took inspiration from. So I feel like we might see something like this, which I think would be cool. It might be polarizing to a lot of people, but hey, that's just my own opinion. Now, to go on with that classic suit, I don't know if they do exactly Midnight Suns. I feel like they might do something like this for it instead as the classic suit. But I highly doubt they will do that. I just think that this suit is very, very cool. There's only so many symbiote suits you can add, but I think the actual Midnight Suns suit looks really damn cool, honestly. At first I was like, it's a bit much, but it's pretty alright actually. And now to go with it, I want all three of the Spectacular Spider-Man symbiote suits. I don't know if we'll get that, but how cool would it be if you could replace each of the bits that evolve? If the suit does evolve, you replace it with Stage 1, Stage 2, and then Stage 3. These suits from the actual show are incredibly iconic. I know I'm just like speedrunning through these because they're in game, but I love Tango's take on the sort of realistic type. I mean, obviously if this gets put into the actual game, it'll probably be cel shaded like the actual cartoon, because we know they are able to replicate styles. I mean, they've done the Spider-Verse style suits, they've done, I think, the Ultimate Spider-Man like Miles suit as well, that was exactly like the one from the cartoon. So they can easily replicate Spectacular Spider-Man in a more 3D style, but also cel shaded look, especially with the symbiote, which I think would be perfect. I mean, look at this. You've got Stage 2 as well with the web wings, and then our back logo being a bit more menacing. So you can see it on Stage 1 here, and then Stage 3. Like, look at that. It looks amazing, and I can't wait to see what Insomniac cooks up with, these suits. And of course, you know, the Tango classic suit. I mean, obviously they're going to put Tango suit in, but I mean just the more classic but modern look in terms of like kind of looking like cloth or something of that sort, right? I do want to see some kind of like what if Amazing Spider-Man 2 symbiote suit. I think that Insomniac should really try to pull that off, because they did add the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit into Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, and I think that if they add the classic like Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, they should also add a variation of the symbiote suit. I think that would look incredible. You know, just their own take or a concept or something if they've got a concept art. I think this suit here by Garth Vader was probably a bit inspired by the Raimi like symbiote suit as well, because that spider emblem reminds me of that. But I really dig the look of this. Like, it still kind of has that, like all those webs from the original suit, but it also has a cool spider to go along with it, and it looks incredible. I genuinely really dig this suit, and I think it would be incredible if we could see something like that. Of course, I do want to talk about what other suits I want to see, and there's quite a few. So more realistically, I think they might do like one of the comic ones from the recent runs, which is Spider Shadow. I think that would be really cool and probably fitting with the theme of the darker side of the symbiote and the addiction that they'll be going through and how it's impacting everyone. I think they'll definitely add the Spider Shadow suit and another suit, because I don't know, have they added any of the Superior Spider-Man suits to the base game? I'm not too sure 100% on that. But the thing is, I definitely want them to add the Superior Spider-Man symbiote suit. I think that would be incredible to see as well. I mean, Superior Spider-Man is just incredible, and seeing that pre-venomized version where he gets the symbiote suit would be amazing, right? I think all of us would appreciate that. Now, to go along with that, I want to see Poison Spider-Man, and if you don't know who Poison Spider-Man is when Spider-Man doesn't bond with the other to get reborn, and Venom senses this and goes and kind of hijacks his body, right, while he's in a cocoon, and they fight mentally in there for days until, like, the symbiote kind of wins, and it's just mainly the symbiote. There's no, like, Spider-Man left. It's a bit of his personality, I guess, but he's pretty much just gone, and that's a really dark sort of twist. And like a really dark ending to Spider-Man, but I think that would work really well. So let me know if that's something you want to see as well, because I think that would work really damn well, actually. The next suit I want to see is the 90s Spidey suit, the animated one, where it goes Shocker. I would love to see that. I think that would be another peak suit, 100% without a shadow of a doubt. They would probably definitely add that over any other cartoon suits, just because, I mean, it's Insomniac. They love the memes. They've seen all the Shocker ones. They would definitely add it. I feel like that's a given. If they do alternate suits, that's for sure. And the other suit is, this one I really doubt would be added, just because it's not actually like Venom. I would have liked to see Spider-Carnage, but then they would probably have to like change the tendrils as well to the color red, and it would be a bit much. But it would have been a really cool thing to see, but I feel like that's just too much of a stretch. It would be too much work, even though if they're like recoloring maybe all the tendrils and everything, I think that would have been just way too cool, right? And then the final thing, actually, funnily enough, and this symbiote suit isn't even for Peter, it's actually for Miles. Now, this is from the comics, where Miles actually bonds with Venom. I think it's from the Dark Ages, actually. And that suit has like a hood on it. It just looks incredible. And you know, with Miles being so damn sick in Across the Spider-Verse, yes, I watched the movie, it was incredible. I think Miles deserves to have a cosmetic like kind of nod to the symbiote suit. I think that'd be really cool, and then being able to see both of them have symbiote suits on in the cutscenes, that'd be pretty damn awesome. I don't know if they're gonna do like a surprise fake out where, like, you know, Venom goes on to Miles for a second and gives him like that look, and then Miles takes it off, but then we can unlock it later on. I don't know, that's just me with like a random wish list. Let me know if you want to see that as well, but I think that would be incredible, and especially with like the physics that they do have now. I don't know if they'd add a cape or anything, but the hood would be cool if it had like a physics or something. Just give us something cool for Miles as well. Like, Miles is incredible. Of course, he doesn't need the symbiote suit to, you know, be cool, because, dude, it's Miles, right? But I think that that would be a really cool little surprise twist costume for us. But this is my Symbiote Suit wish list. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I don't want to drag this video out to like 10 hours, but you know, I think I've got a pretty nice list here. Let me know in the comments below again. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Thank you for all the support. Check out another video. Take care. Love y'all. Peace.